Well, allegations of voting problems continue in this drawn-out battle for Georgia's top office as the Abrams campaign continues to push for all of the state's provisional ballots to be counted before today's deadline.
That push comes just a day after Republican Brian Kemp declared victory, resigning as Secretary of State and announcing a transition team.
Now, Fox 5's Angelique Proctor joins us live with details on the ongoing battle over the vote for Georgia's next governor. Angelique?
Well, Sine and Tom, the Abrams campaign says voting in Tuesday's election was too difficult for too many people. They talk a lot about college students who were away, particularly those at HBCUs. They also talked about people of color and people who lean Democratic. But the Kemp campaign says the people of Georgia have spoken and it is time to move on.
My name is Leo. I'm a volunteer with Stacey Abrams in the Democratic Party of Georgia.
Abrams campaign volunteers raced against time all over the state. They reached out to those 22,000 Georgians who cast provisional ballots to urge them to verify their information before Friday's 5 p.m. deadline.
Brian Kemp has abused his power.
Simultaneously, campaign officials held a news conference where voters testified one by one, chronicling the difficulty they experienced trying to cast their ballot in Tuesday's historic election.
And I'm one of the thousands of Georgians who was denied their constitutional right to vote. Despite requesting an absentee ballot and following up with DeKalb County, calling the voter protection hotline, I never received an absentee ballot.
They denied me a ballot. They said that I registered at a different place.
I want to see that they have rejected my application in order to vote, despite me being a registered voter and a previous voter in the state of Georgia. And I was deterred from voting on Election Day after returning to my polling location 3 times and being told that there was a 2 to 4 hour wait.
The Abrams camp refuses to concede and claims they are making headway in South Georgia, where a judge ruled in their favor following mail delays due to the recent hurricane.
And Dougherty County has a temporary restraining order on the certification of their elections until that county can work out with that judge what they're going to do with absentee ballots there.
They complained of broken machines, ill-prepared staffers, and long lines. All subtle ways, they say, to make voting more difficult for those who were likely to support Stacey Abrams.
Because these suppressive tactics are reminiscent of the Old South. Tactics that have been resurrected by Brian Kemp.
Now, we received a response from Brian Kemp's campaign about these alleged voting difficulties. It reads, on Tuesday, Brian Kemp earned the most votes of any gubernatorial candidate in state history. The people of Georgia have spoken. Stacey Abrams should listen to them and concede immediately. Reporting live from the state capitol, Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Angelique, thanks. Meanwhile,